Consider how many people you know who might have run down the steps on the last day of school and then thrown their notes in the air. School's out! Whether or not it's the last day of school because they're graduating, even just any other year up until graduation. Summer! I don't have to learn anymore. Where does that come from? How is it that your time in school can lead you to celebrate being out of school? But the word lecture outside of college is otherwise a bad word. Stop lecturing me. I don't want to be lectured. It's a bad word. What's going on?
The Bharatiya system of education, since time immemorial, it can be revived now, because that I feel is the only wonderful solution. It is not, the idea is not about one classroom. It is not restricted to a classroom or a playground. But actual Bharatiya education system starts from the womb itself. Garbhadhan Sanskar, when the couple, they pray to the Lord to give a qualified person to them so that they can train that person. Actually, there are three types of teachers. The first kind of teacher are those who are very expert in their subject matter. The second type, they are expert, but also along with being expert, they are also loving their subject. But the third kind of teachers, who are the Bharatiya types, they are expert in their subject, they are also loving their subject, but also they love the children. They understand the good qualities and the bad qualities of their children, and they also, help them to grow their good qualities and to, curb their bad qualities. So parents, they are such kind of teachers who can actually understand, who can give them good example, they can give a good nice environment, and they can give a nice purpose for education. So what are the good examples? You know what? Some days back I had seen this movie, a small short video in which the mother is trying to teach forgiveness to her small child. And she says, Johnny, I took 2 candies from the fridge that you had and I ate it. And he is like, you took both? You took both the candies? Yes, I was really feeling like having it. I was hankering for it. I couldn't resist. I couldn't control, and I had both of them. And she made such faces that the child looked for a while and then said, I'm not mad at you. And he hugged her. So this is how, so nicely, she teaches the child to forgive her. And maybe in the evening she must have given him 4 candies. But in this way, if the parent is, if the parent shows good example and nice training, good example means if we are not putting our shoes properly in the rack, our children are not going to. If I am not going to touch the feet of my parents, my child is not going to touch the feet of mine to get into good habits. If I am going to say something, if I'm going to say a lie, my child is also going to repeat it. So therefore, having a good example to embody the good qualities, I think that is right parenting.